Well, thank you, all of you, for turning off your videos. And nobody has any sound issues or anything? Excellent. So we're going to get started. Welcome. And here we go. We'll start with our slides, and then we're going to play some hands. I just want to tell you that our store is now open, so do have a visit. The links are on my website, and you'll see it large as life as you go there, and we can ship to you. These are great hostess gifts or gifts for friends, partners who need instruction. You don't need them, but your partner might. So do have a look at our store. It's up and running and lots of orders going out. So we're delighted, especially our cheat sheets. Now, I want to just tell you that on my website, people have this problem with scrolling down. They say, I can't find the notes. Well, this is what you see when you arrive on my website, okay, at barbaraseagram.com. And you see, here's the link to the store. Make sure, by the way, that if you're Canadian living in Canada, that you ordered from the Canadian site. And if you're American, because it affects the postage and the cost. And so click on the American site if you're from the US. But what many people have great difficulty with is scrolling down. Over on the side is sort of a gray bar. I'm sure most of you are familiar with that whenever you're on any website. So I've put an ugly arrow here to just show you that you left click on your mouse and drag that down, and then you'll see, okay? So here you go. Now, if you scroll down, first of all, you'll see where you can buy the Zoom recordings. This sign, a picture of me holding up a sign, is telling you the Zoom link. So if you can't find it, just click on there. My webmaster is wonderful, and she puts the Zoom link right here so that you can see it. And then if you scroll down to below that is where you see a copy of today's notes. That goes up at about 6 o'clock today. So, and then underneath that will be a link to the quiz answers on Saturday at 5 o'clock. Okay, so that's how to find stuff. Okay, so now we're talking today about common errors that we make. And it's important to know that these aren't mistakes that you make. These are mistakes that your partner makes. Now, I tell you that the first slides, the first number of them, are made by a wonderful teacher whose name is Keith Dawson from Chatham, Ontario. And he was kind enough to send this presentation to me. And so I changed it up a bit to match what I was going to be doing. But for the most part, he did all of this. And it's so pretty, I just loved it. So it bridges a game, of course, where everyone makes mistakes. And the fewer you make, the more likely you're to be in the money or winning or placing. So they're often made because the wrong bid looks so tempting. Now, we're having an easier lesson today. You know, I've been riding you pretty hard, and you've been having a pretty rough time of it, but it's going to be a little gentler today because these are common errors in bidding. And then when we do the play portion, we'll be doing common errors in play. So we're going to be using standard American bidding, but I will refer, if it is relevant, I will refer also to 2/1. So now you're the dealer with this hand. Oh, just a minute. I haven't got my chat box open. So give me a second to get that ready. There we go. And that way, if you have any questions, but I'd rather you hold your questions until we have question period, okay? That would be great. Barb cannot hear, okay? But the rest of you, I think, can. Okay, good. So you're going to open the bidding with, are you going to consider opening with 1 no trump, or are you going to consider opening with 1 club? Now you have 18 high card points. 18 high card points. So, yes, correct. You're going to open the bidding with 1 club, because when you open the bidding with 1 club, with 1 no trump, you promise 15 to 17 high card points, balanced hand. And you don't, of course, have to have stoppers. You could have 2 little clubs here and 1 more diamond, with the king of diamonds and two little clubs, it wouldn't matter. You would still open the bidding with one no trump if you had 15 to 17. But with 18 high card points, you're too good. Now, it is a different story if the guy on your right opens the bidding with one heart, for example. Now you will bid one no trump with 15 to 18 high card points, but don't deviate from your opening range of one no trump, okay? So you're going to start here with one club because you're outside the 15 to 17 high card point range. And so another common mistake. All right, now you're the dealer and you open the bidding with, as you can see, 3 spades. And now the bidding goes pass, pass, and the guy on your right now bids 4 hearts. And it is your turn. Just a second, I just have to fix the annotate because people start playing with the annotate button. And we can't do that. Okay. There. Okay, so 3 spades has been bid by South. Pass, pass, and the guy on your right now bids 4 hearts. So now tell me what you're going to bid next with this hand. Okay, most of you are going to say pass. Good. In fact, all of you said pass. Bless you. Yes, you've already told your story. You've said I have a terrible hand, but I have 6 to 10 high card points and a good quality 7 card suit. So therefore, I'm going to open the bidding with 3 spades. But once you've bid that, you told your story and you may not bid again. The only time you'll bid again is if partner makes a forcing bid. Okay? And by the way, new suits by the responder to a preempt are forcing. So 3 spades pass, pass, however, the guy on your right bids 4 hearts, you must now pass. That is not to say that your partner may not bid again. So after 4 hearts, pass, pass, your partner can now bid 4 spades if she wishes, but you are done. You've told your story. So it's something we have to think about every time we bid. Have I already told my story? Okay, so show 7 spades, not 6, not 8, and 6 to 10 high card points. If you had had this hand and 1 less spade, you would have opened with 2 spades. And if you'd had this hand and 1 more spade, you would have opened the bidding with 4 spades. Good. Okay, yes, West and North have a chance to bid again. North can double or North can bid 4 spades, but you may not bid again. Let's have a look at another one. Now, you're the dealer and you open the bidding with 1 spade and it goes pass and your partner bids 1 no trump. And you and your partner have agreed that you're playing old-fashioned and you're not playing 2 over 1, okay? So if you're not playing 2 over 1, what would you bid next? Tell me what you're going to bid next. Tell me in the chat bar, if you will. Yes, you're going to pass because once again, you have told your story. So what will it mean if it goes 1 spade pass, 1 no trump pass, and you now bid 2 no trump? You see, if you're a minimum, you're going to pass. And therefore, if you bid 2 no trump now, then you guarantee that you have 18 or 19 high card points. Because as a minimum hand, you will pass. And if you had had a balanced 15 to 17, you would have opened 1 no trump. So not playing 2 over 1, 1 spade pass, 1 no trump pass, you will have to pass. Remember that if you bid 2 no trump, it will guarantee 18 or more high card points 18 or 19. So let's say now that you are playing 2 over 1. So 1 spade, pass. Good that you answered those. Thank you. 1 spade, pass. 1 no trump, playing 2 over 1. Those who play it can answer. Playing 2 over 1, that range now will show 6 to 12 points, including distribution. And partner could have 3 spades, playing traditional 2 over 1. So 1 spade pass, 1 no trump would be forcing, playing 2 over 1, pass. So this hand will now have to bid. If they had another 4-card suit, they would now bid it. But they do not, so they bid their longest minor. So they're going to bid 2 diamonds. Remember, your partner will not pass that unless they have 5 diamonds to go with your known 3. Okay? So one other thing to add to that. Supposing it's gone pass, you're playing 2 over 1, and it's gone pass, 1 spade, pass, 1 no trump. 1 no trump is now no longer forcing. It's called semi-forcing because partner has 6 to 12, but you may now pass. Okay? Now, what if the opener had a 4-card minor? They would bid it. Their longest minor, Kathy. Their longest minor. So 1 spade pass, 1 no trump pass. If they had 4 diamonds, that's even better. They'll now bid 2 diamonds. So I hope that makes sense to you. So after 1 no trump, the rebid of 2 of your major always guarantees 6 or more. Okay? And 2 no trump would promise 18 to 19. So now we have this auction. 1 spade, pass, 1 no trump. Well, north pass to start with, okay? North pass to start with. So it went pass, pass, 1 spade, pass, 1 no trump, 2 clubs on your right. Now what will you bid? Yes, you're going to pass. Now you're not forced to bid, you see, and the 1 no trump partner had passed to start with, so you weren't forced anyway. But even if it had gone past, even if you had bid in first chair, 1 spade pass, 1 no trump, 2 clubs, you must pass. Because even if you had a club stopper and you had a minimum hand, you must pass. Because you're allowed to rebid 1 no trump after opening and then bidding like 1 heart, 1 spade, 1 no trump. But if you rebid 2 no trump after the opponents have bid, you are guaranteeing 18 or 19 high card points. Now that's a little known fact. So pass, pass, 1 spade, pass, 1 no trump, 2 clubs. You may not bid 2 spades. You may not bid 2 no, even with a club stopper, because you will be promising 18 or 19 high card points. Just pass, and that advertises that you have a minimum hand. Remember that your north partner is allowed to bid again. I'll just jump back to that. Does anyone have any questions so far? I know some of you would prefer that I not allow any questions and I not allow any answers, but if we were together in real life, we do have to have some class participation, so it's very important. Okay, thank you. Yes, if you had had this hand, Marilyn, and 15 to 17, yes, you could have opened 1 no trump with 2 little clubs. That would be just fine. Because you see, your opponents still don't know what to lead. So when you open 1 no trump, you can have 2 suits unstopped, actually. Okay, so now you've opened the bidding. You're the dealer, and you're south. and you open the bidding with 1 diamond. Jean, when they bid 2 clubs on your right, that was an overcall, promising close to an opening bid and 5 or more clubs. Okay, your partner can bid again, but you cannot. Yes, some of this is in your notes, some of it isn't, but your notes are very detailed with a lot in your notes. Okay, so now you've opened the bidding with this hand with 1 diamond, and the bidding goes pass, and your partner bids 1 heart. Pass, and it's your turn to bid with this hand. What will you bid? You're wonderful. You're all giving the right answer. I think you're all together in one room taking votes together. You're supposed to be social distancing. Good for you. You're all bidding 2 hearts. I'm so impressed because you see, some people get all excited and they want to show partner that they have 4 of them. So they jump to 3 hearts, and 3 hearts will indeed show 4 of them, but it will promise 16 to 18 points. So after 1 diamond by you and your partner bids 1 heart, you should just bid 2 hearts, and that shows a minimum hand. I tell all my students that the only way to show 4 in this situation, only way to guarantee 4, is to smile when you bid 2 hearts. But of course I'm kidding, and in the world of online bridge, you can't do the smiling. So just bid 2 hearts. Okay, because partner might have more points than that. So your other consideration was, would you bid 1 spade? But the point is that once we found a wonderful fit, an 8-card fit, then that's a great point, Babs. Yes, I'd be delighted to answer questions. Please jot them down on your notepad. I know you have one handy. I hope you do. And send me questions by email. Okay? A Bergen Joy, Bergen won't exist by the opening bidder. This would be a hand that you would Jacoby to know if your partner had opened the bidding with 1 heart. And if you had this hand and a little bit less, 10 to 12 points, 10 to 12, and this hand, yes, you would Bergen by bidding 3 diamonds if you're playing traditional Bergen. Okay? But you've opened the bidding with 1 diamond, partners bid 1 heart. You're not going to bid 1 spade because you've already found a fit, so you're going to bid 2 hearts. Okay? Good. Now, let's have a look at this. Your partner opens the bidding with 1 spade, and including distribution, you must count your distribution, especially when you found a fit. You're going to count your dummy points. So you're getting 1 extra point for the doubleton diamond. Okay, no, when the opening bid goes 1 diamond and your partner bids 1 heart, no, she can just have 4, but we'll come to that in a moment, Melissa. Okay, so partners bid 1 spade, pass. You've got the equivalent of 13 dummy points, including distribution. So we call them total points, including distribution. So 1 spade, what will we bid with this hand? Okay, some people want to bid 3 spades. Some want to bid 2 clubs. Some want to bid 1 no trump. Okay, we have quite a selection. Some want to bid 4 spades. Now, I'm going to tell you that this is a hand. I'm going to draw you a hand where you would bid 4 spades. You would bid 4 spades if you had this hand. Okay, now I hope you can see that. When partner opens the bidding with 1 spade, when you have this hand, a weak hand, and this you're going to bid 4 spades right away. It shows 2 to 9 points, including distribution. Now, if you didn't know this, I need you to write this down. It's called the weak freak. So I don't want you to ever weak freak when you've got the goods. When you've got more points than that, you don't want to show a bad hand. Because you see, supposing that opening bidder has 13 points and you bid 4 spades, then partner's going to pass. And everything's going to be fine when you have this hand, the hand displayed, and partner only has 13. That's okay. But what if you have this hand and your partner has 20 points? If she has 20 points and 5 spades, after 1 spade, 4 spades, she's still going to pass because you promised her this. So that's false advertising. And then if you have this hand and she has 20, then after 1 spade, 4 spades, she's going to pass and she's going to make 6. Yes, it promises 2 to 9 points, including distribution, and also guarantees 5 card support for the major. Okay, I mussed that up a bit, but you got the picture. You got the idea, okay? So, very important. So what are you going to do then when partner opens the bidding with 1 spade? What will you bid, since I've just forbidden you to bid 4 spades? Now, if you bid 3 spades, that's going to promise 10 to 12 if you're playing traditional standard. And if you bid 3 diamonds, that would show 4 if you were playing Bergen. And so none of those bids apply because 3 spades is 10 to 12. Okay? And so, and 1 spade, 3 spades guarantees a 4th spade. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you need to be. If you bid 1 spade, 3 spades, let's say you have a couple of points less, then 1 spade, 3 spades with 10 to 12 in traditional standard guarantees 4 card support unless the bad guys get into the act. So since you don't have that, then after 1 spade, you have to bid pass. You're going to bid 2 clubs. Okay? 2 clubs, a new suit. That guarantees 4 of them. You may not bid 2 hearts, no matter how anxious you are to advertise your heart suit. You may not bid 2 hearts because you will be promising to own 5 cards in that suit. Yes, and Jacoby 2, no, it is not applicable either. Thank you for pointing that out, William, because you need to have a 4th spade here in order to Jacoby 2, no. Okay, so what would you do if it went 1 spade by partner, 2 diamonds on your right? Now what would you bid? I'm watching your answers. Good. Yes, in the world of modern day bridge, you're going to bid 3 diamonds. Okay? No, you want to show the support. Someone suggested a negative double, which was a very thoughtful idea because you do have 4 hearts. It's true. But as a matter of fact, reality shows that you will never ever have support for partner's suit when you make a negative double. You'll never have 3 cards or more in partner's suit when you negative double. So 1 spade, 2 diamonds, indeed, you will bid 3 diamonds with this hand. Okay? So after 1 spade, you're going to bid 2 clubs. So now, let's go to the next slide. Oops. Now, so 1 spade pass, you're going to bid 2 clubs. We've looked at that. And we've talked about the fact that a jump to 4 spades would show 2 to 9 points. So that would be wrong. So you're going to bid 2 clubs. certainly not 3 spades, certainly not 2 spades. So you're going to bid 2 clubs. Good. And now, okay, and if you bid 2 hearts, as we've got here, this is a cross my heart and hope to die kind of a promise. You promise, guarantee to have 5 hearts when you bid a new suit, which is a major at the 2 level at your first opportunity. So you're going to bid 2 clubs. So there's the bid. So supposing the opener now bid, I'll come back to that question, Susan. Okay, so 1 spade, pass. You're going to bid 2 clubs. Supposing the opener now bids 2 hearts, pass. What will you bid now? Now you'll bid 4 hearts. That is correct. If you'd had just a little bit more and you are interested in pursuing slam, and if you're playing 2 over 1. So if you were playing 2 over 1, 2 clubs has initiated the forcing sequence and showing 13 or more points, not just 10 or more points. So then if partner bids 2 hearts, you could bid 3 hearts, but that will indicate that you have an interest in going on to slam. And really, you just have a dead minimum hand, a dead minimum 13-point hand, that is. So I would suggest either system, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, just bid 4 hearts. But now I'd like to go back to what if the bidding had gone 1 spade by partner, 2 diamonds, excuse me. Now, you see, you may not bid 4 spades because that's the weak freak, whether the bad guys got into the act or not. And remember, I drew the picture of that hand. You had 5 spades and 2 to 9 points. So therefore, in the world of modern day bridge, and I need you all to be doing this, you bid 3 diamonds, whichever suit they have bid. You bid their suit, and that says I have 10 or more points and 3 or more of your major suit trump. Okay? George Kelly needs some help, Barbara and Cindy. Okay, he can't see the screen. He can only see me. And I feel very sad for him in that situation. Okay, so I hope everybody understands about that Q bid. If not, write to me and I will send you something on Q bidding the opponent's suit when you want to raise, okay? So after 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, just bid 4 hearts now. All right. Now, you have a question. You should have a question. And now you had a choice, actually. And I made an assumption and I bid 4 hearts. But I need you to tell me why 4 hearts was better than bidding 4 spades when you had a 5-3 fit in spades and a 4-4 fit in hearts. Okay? No, partners not promising honors. We don't worry about quality. We only worry about quantity. Okay? Now, why do we want to be in 4 hearts and not in 4 spades? Yes. Good. Excellent. Now, I'm going to explain that to you in a moment. With a choice between 4 hearts in each hand or 5 spades in one hand and 3 spades in the other, we must be in the 4-4 fit. So I'm going to explain it to you now. So let's have a look at my slide start now. And thank you, Keith, for doing those for me because they're so pretty and it was so helpful to me. Thank you so much. Okay, so now the bidding went 1 heart by north, 1 spade by south, a different auction than what we had just now. But I want you to illustrate the principle to you. So 1 heart, pass, 1 spade, pass, and north is going to bid, as you can see here, 3 spades. Because this singleton North is going to be the dummy in support of spades. His singleton is worth 3 points. And I have a hand evaluation write-up that you've all seen in previous notes, but I've put it in today's notes as well because it's something that everybody gets all mussed up. So 1 heart, pass, 1 spade, pass. North should now bid 3 spades. And that shows 16 to 18 and 4 spades. So pass, and now South has to decide whether they want to play it in hearts or whether they want to play it in spades. Okay, so we're going to want to play it in spades because we have a 4 forfeit in spades. Now, North promised 16 to 18, and South has 16. 16 and 16 is 32. Whenever we have 31 or more points, we should, including distribution, we should start thinking about being in slam, all right? So South will now bid 4 no trump, okay? And that's in support of spades because spades have been agreed on. 1 heart, 1 spade, 3 spades. 4 no trump. And North is going to bid, I think I've written this incorrectly. I have. North, that bid is wrong. The 5 heart bid is wrong. North would have bid what? To show 3 key cards. I just put that there to make sure you were paying attention. We're playing 14-30, okay? Playing 14-30, but if you play 30-14, that's okay too. But right now, we're doing 14-30. North has 3 key cards, so I need to fix that, okay? And so they're going to bid 5 diamonds, that's correct, showing 0 or 3 key cards. King of trump is a key card, okay? And now South is going to bid 6 spades, not 6 hearts. Now I want to run through this with you and show you why. So let's play this sort of, okay? So the opening lead is going to be the jack of clubs, okay? So we're just going to play it virtually, as we say, and we're going to win it with the ace. All right, now we have losers. No losers in spades. We have no losers in hearts, but we do have 2 losers in clubs and 2 losers in diamonds. Now, personally, because we don't use 4 clubs, Laura, we don't use Gerber unless we're bidding no trumps, okay? We use Blackwood when we are bidding suits. Always, always. Anything else is a serious mistake. So jack of clubs, small club, club, ace of clubs. If you had overtaken with the queen of clubs to unblock the suit, that would have been good also, okay? Now, so we win the ace. Now you've got 2 diamond losers and 2 club losers. Now, you can see a solution for the heart losers. You can drop them or discard them on the long heart suit, okay? So that's your plan. But then what will you do about the diamonds? Okay, so what you're going to do before pulling trumps, you're going to play the ace of diamonds, diamond, because you have a singleton in the dummy. And when we have a singleton or a void in the dummy, we don't pull trumps right away usually. So 5, 9, we're going to trump it. And now you've got to get back to your hand to trump another diamond. So you're going to risk your life. And you can play the 10 because they're all high. Yes, 1430. Doesn't 5 hearts say 2 aces? Yes, I said I made a mistake in the auction here. This is incorrect. That should say 5 diamonds. Okay. We got back to our hand with the 10 of hearts. Now we play the queen of diamonds, king of diamonds. Now, a declarer knows that they're going to, if they rough it low, they now have problems getting back to their hand to draw the rest of the trumps. The trumps are very good. You have the ace, king, queen, jack, 10. So why don't we rough it with the king? Okay? That way, we'll have a baby trump to get back to our hand. Now we've roughed all the diamonds. So now we draw trumps. Ace, small, you see this creep has 4 of them. Not nice. And now we have that baby trump to get back to our hand. And this guy throws away a diamond. Or maybe a club. Okay? And now we're in our hand, and now we can play a spade. I think all the spades in dummy have gone. There we go. And a spade. And now the jack drawing their last trump. And now you play the high honor from the short side first. Now we play the hearts. And that is the beauty of having a hand played on the 4 forfeit. And then we can slough all our losers on dummy's long suit, or if it's declarers, whatever. Okay? I may have not followed suit along the way here, but don't worry. Okay? Diamond. And we're going to throw away a club. And on the queen of hearts, we're going to throw away a club. And now you say the rest are mine because you've taken 13 tricks. Okay? Now, if you were to play it in hearts, it's a very good question. Okay? If you were to play it in hearts, this hand would be on lead. Let's say they lead the king. We would signal to say we like that. And now we're going to draw trumps. So we'll play the king of hearts, heart, heart, heart. See, we have no roughing that we can do that will be helpful. Heart, 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 diamond, heart, heart, ace, diamond. And now the queen of hearts pulls their last trump. We'll play a club from there, pulls their last trump. Okay, the hearts, we've drawn all the trumps now. And we now can play the spades. So now we play the spades happily. And now the king of spades, spade, spade. And now spade, spade, jack. And now queen of spades. Okay, so now this is your hand, and you have the ace of diamonds in dummy, but you have, so you'll score that, but you've got 2 losing clubs. So you can only make 5 here, okay? You only make 5 on this hand, okay? Ed, you might have considered leading a trump. That would be all right, except that it's important to know that if we were in 4 spades, leading a singleton trump is usually a very bad move, because it usually, if partner has the queen, it gives away the show. So we never lead a singleton trump, but it is a good idea otherwise. Okay, so do you see that we only made 5 if we were in spades, but we made 7 when we were in hearts because we were able to make discards. I hope you understand that, because it's a very important lesson. Now, unfortunately, we don't often get the chance to decide. You know, we don't usually have a 5-3 fit in one major and a 4-4 fit in another, but sometimes we do. So it's worth knowing. Okay, so now you're south, and you have this hand. And I'll move on down to the next. There we go. And partner has opened the bidding with one diamond. The hand is repeated here. Okay? Judy, it's fine to decide what you're playing, whether you're playing 14-30 or 30-14. You just have to agree with your partner on what you're playing. And Sue, yes, you could have roughed a diamond, but it won't have given you any extra tricks. You still have 2 club losers. Okay? You could have roughed 1 diamond, but you still were stuck with 2 club losers, and you could only make 5. All right? Okay, so 1 diamond by partner, and you bid 1 spade, and the opening bidder now bids 2 diamonds. So I want you to tell me what on earth you're going to bid now. You have 13 points. You can't bid 4 spades. Partner might have just 2 little spades, or she may have avoidance spades. You don't know. You can't bid 3 no trump. You don't have a heart stopper. And we don't splinter, by the way, we don't splinter with a doubleton. A splinter always shows, and nobody's shown any support here. And you're not going to bid 3 diamonds. No, that wouldn't be forcing. Remember, a new suit is forcing, but old suits are not forcing. So after a diamond, a spade, 2 diamonds, if you bid 3 diamonds now, remember, you've got an opening bid opposite an opening bid. Your partner can pass. If you bid 3 diamonds, indeed, you're promising about 10 or 11 or maybe 12 points. So it wouldn't be forcing. And we don't bid new suits that only have 3 cards. Okay? So it's a problem. So let me tell you why this problem took place. It should not have happened in the first place. 1 diamond, this is your hand, and you bid 1 spade. And what should the opening bidder have bid? I want all of you to look at this and internalize it and understand, because out of all the questions I ever get in bridge over the last 40 some years, I would have to say this would probably be the commonest. So 1 diamond, 1 spade. What should that north player bid with that hand? He has to bid again. Partner's made a forcing bid. So what will he bid? You can't bid 1 no trump. If you bid 1 no trump now, you say, I swear by all that's holy in any religion, on any religious instrument, carved in stone, I have a heart stopper. In fact, you promised a stopper in the 2 unbid suits. So this is something you really need to get into your heads. It's so urgent that you do. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 1 no trump guarantees the other major stop, and suggests that you probably have a stopper in clubs as well. But the other major is what they're going to lead against no trumps. And look at this. You've got 2 little hearts opposite 2 little hearts. Okay? So you can't bid 1 no trump, or they're going to have their way with you, and you won't have fun with it either. They're going to take the first 6 tricks in hearts. Very, very depressing. Okay, so what should this hand bid? Yes, they should bid 2 spades. The bid up by the opening bidder, raising partner, and yes, this hand could have just 4 spades. For the opening bidder to now raise, he promises 3 cards, usually including an honor, usually. But you don't have to have the honor. Now, you must do this if you are unable to bid no trumps. The rebid of 2 diamonds guarantees 6 of them. Okay, guarantees 6. Not guarantees, I shouldn't say guarantees. Always is a long time. Suggests that you usually will have 6 of them, because there's usually something better to do with your life than rebid your minor. So You know how we feel about minors. They only score with 20 points a trick, so they're miserable minors. One diamond, one spade, you're going to bid two spades. Can you see that the person who now has 5 of them, what is he now going to bid? If you bid 2 spades here. So let's say this hand bid 2 spades. He raised. What should this hand now bid? Yes, he can now bid 4 spades. He's not in the dark anymore. He knows partner likes his suit. And we're going to move on, and I'm going to show you what happens if partner does not have a 5-card suit. If he only has 4 of them, let's have a look. 1 diamond, 1 spade. North is unable to bid no trumps, so they raise to 2 spades. South must be cognizant of the fact that partner may only have 3. And they have 13 points in opening bid, but they may not now bid 4 spades. So what should the South hand bid? Because they've got to make sure they get to game. What is South going to bid now? 2 no trump won't be forcing, you see. 2 no trumps not forcing. New suits are forcing, old suits are not forcing, and no trumps aren't forcing. So 3 no trump, that's right. You have enough points for game, you're going to bid 3 no trump. That's good, great. All of you, most of you got that right. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 spades, 3 no trump. And now, what if this guy up here actually had a 4th spade? What should he now bid? Let's say he has 1 less diamond. What should he now bid? Now he'll bid 4 spades, you see? It's really quite straightforward because they know that they have an 8-card spade fit. Okay, good. Now, this hand is not quite as magnificent, you will see. The South hand now is not as good. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 spades. Now South has only 11 high card points. And what should South now bid? 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 spades. What should South bid? That's right, 2 no trump. So you see the difference between this hand and this hand. This hand had 13 points. This hand only has 11. So after 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 spades, South now bids 2 no trump. North is just going to pass because they just have a complete minimum. But if North had 1 more spade and a minimum, they can now go back to 3 spades. And if he had another jack somewhere, then he would now bid 4 spades. So I hope that makes sense. There are other methods that are much more complex. Okay, there are other conventions for this, but this is so simple and so straightforward. Personally, I don't think you need all that fancy stuff. Okay? Oops. Okay, now your partners open the bidding with 1 club. 1 more before we start playing. Okay? 1 club by partner. What will you bid? Okay, many of you are bidding 1 heart. Okay, well, now, so supposing you bid 1 heart. I'm troubled by that. If you bid 1 heart, and now partner bids 2 hearts. Now you see, what are you going to bid? Doesn't that give you a bit of a problem? Because you don't know, partner might have only 3 hearts. So there's a much better way to discover your suits. After one club, just gradually bid your suits up the ladder. If you had this hand and only 6 to 9 points, then by all means, bypass bidding one diamond and bid one heart. But with 10 or more points, you've got 2 bids allowed. So after one club by partner, just bid one diamond. And that way, sorry about that, we're clear. Okay, so just bid one diamond. And now, let's say your partner now bids one heart. Now, have you discovered your 4-4 fit? Isn't that working so well? Okay, so one club, one diamond, one heart. Now what are you going to bid? Now you bid, no, 3 hearts isn't forcing. Old suits aren't forcing. New suits are forcing. Old suits are not forcing. You're going to bid 4 hearts. Yeah, no, you're not going to bid a splinter. I wouldn't bid a splinter when partners open the bidding with one club. Okay? I don't think so, because we don't want to be splintering in partner's suit. Okay, so one club, one diamond, one heart. I would just bid 4 hearts now with this hand. Okay? And if it had gone one club, one diamond, one spade, now you'll bid 4 spades. That's right. Now, supposing instead the bidding went one club, one diamond, one no trump, what would you now bid? No, that's no, Jennifer, no, you don't have to show a 4-card major after a minor opening. That is a myth. It's an old wives' tale. Okay, please get that out of your head. No, one club does not ask for a major. It just says, here, I've got 3 or more clubs. Tell me about your hand. So one club, one diamond, partner bids one no trump. Yes, good. You're all going to bid 3 no trump. That's exactly right. Partner says, I do not have 4 hearts. I do not have 4 spades, or she would have mentioned them along the way. And therefore, there's no point you shopping around looking for a fit in a major. It does not exist. So just bid 3 no trump right now. Good, good. Excellent. So now, so up with 4, down with more. So now when partner opens the bidding with one club, what will you bid with this hand? Do we still bid our suits up the ladder? Yes, you're going to, good. You're going to bid one spade. That's right. Okay. So when I say up with 4, it means as responder, you bid your suits up the ladder with 4 or more, 4 of them. But if you have up with 4, down with more, whenever you have 5-card suits, if your partner opens with one no trump, you'll transfer to the higher ranking suit first. If the bad guys had opened the bidding with one club, and if you wanted to name both suits, you'd have to bid one spade first. So we always bid the higher ranking of the 2 5-card suits first. Okay, so one club pass with 5-card suits, one spade. Okay, and then, so let's proceed with that. Let's go on a little further with that. Oops. So now the bidding's gone. One club, one spade. Partners bid 2 clubs. She's being very boring. Now what are you going to bid? Now you're going to bid 2 hearts. I knew you'd figure that out. New suit by the responder is forcing. Okay? No, we're not going to bid hearts first and then spades, because that will show that we have more hearts than spades. So one club, we're going to bid 1 spade, 2 clubs by partner, 2 hearts by you. It is forcing, so you don't need to jump. And now 3 clubs by partner. Now what will you bid? The problem with bidding just 3 hearts is that partner could actually pass. So I think it would be good to now bid 4 hearts. You don't bid your spades again. By the way, 1 club, one spade, two clubs, two hearts. Partner now knows that you have 5 spades because you bid them first. If you had had 4 and 4, you would have bid 1 heart first. So the fact that you bid spades first, she now knows that you have 5 of them. And when you bid hearts next, however, she only knows that you have 4 of them. So 1 club, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, 3 clubs. Now you can bid 4 hearts. And she knows that you're 5-5 in the majors, and she has to pick. So if she has 3 spades and 2 hearts, she'll go to 4 spades. And if she has 3 little hearts, she'll pass 4 hearts. Okay? 3 hearts, you could make that bid with 11 points, you see. And once it's an old suit, it's no longer forcing. So that's the problem. So that's why I think you really should jump to 4 hearts, unless you have an agreement that your bid will be constructive and making partner bid again. Okay, so now North is open. Here's North's hand. 1 club, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, 3 clubs, 3 hearts. And now partner can bid. If you bid 3 hearts, partner will now bid 4 hearts. But I'm concerned that she might have considered passing 3 hearts. So I'd like to change that actually to 4 hearts, in which case partner will pass. But if she'd had 3 spades, she would have gone back to 4 spades. Okay, now, does anyone have any questions? Well, yes, you might think she doesn't have any spades or hearts, but she might have had just 2 of each. Okay. Yes, you can rebid your 6-card club suit twice. Yes, and yes, this is in your notes. This will be in your notes. I'm pretty sure it's in your notes. What would they do with 2 of the majors? They'll go back to the first bid suit in case you had 6 of them. So now, all right, what if they have 5 spades and 4 hearts? Then they're not going to rebid the hearts. And then partner will go back to spades, or partner will bid no trumps. All right, so now what is she doing? She's reversing. So that is right. So we're just going to talk briefly, just have a few minutes now to just talk briefly about reverses, just because people muss those up all the time. You're the dealer with this hand. What would you open with? Mel, just send me an email, would you? Great. What will we open the bidding with here? Oh my, many of you chose to open the bidding with 1 diamond. I think you're just on the wrong path. I've distracted you. It's my fault. Okay, you're going to open with 1 no trump. You absolutely are. You're going to open with 1 no trump. I gave you this because I thought if you open the bidding with 1 diamond, okay, and if partner now bids 1 spade, you cannot now bid 2 hearts because that guarantees more diamonds than hearts. When we, as the opening bidder, bid a new suit next at the 2 level that is higher in rank than the suit you opened with, you are guaranteeing more of the first bid suit than the second and 17 or more points. You also guarantee an unbalanced hand. And this hand is not unbalanced. So just open with 1 no trump. So here, I've given you too many cards. I'm sorry. I'm going to, just a minute. I'm going to take away one of those cards. I'm sorry, this is my fault. This is not Keith, this is my slide. Okay, that's gone. All right. It should be in the notes. I'm hoping it's in the notes. 1 diamond, 1 spade. Yes, it is in the notes. what will you bid? You have an unbalanced hand, and you have more of first bid suit than second, and you have 17 or more points. Okay? But it's okay to have two jacks because you have, this is diamonds. Okay? This is spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. Okay? So you're going to open the bidding with one diamond, and your partner bids one spade, and now you're going to bid two hearts. So now your partner knows that you have more diamonds than hearts. And how many hearts do you have to start with? Only 4. Only 4. You have to have 4 hearts. So therefore, you're guaranteeing 5 or more diamonds. 5 diamonds and 4 hearts and 17 or more points. Okay? 17. No, you're an unbalanced hand. I would recommend doing a reverse with this hand, not to no trump. Okay? Because we're trying to find a fit in a major. So if it is gone, if you open the bidding with one heart, if you open the bidding with one heart and your partner bids 2 clubs, you can now bid 2 spades. Now, if you are playing 2 over 1, some people agree with their partners that a bid of a new suit higher in rank than the suit they've opened with, when partner has made a 2 over 1 bid, that it does not promise extra points. I like it to have to promise extra points. And that's what my partner and I play, and that is what many people play. But you have to agree with your partner. In any case here, after 1 heart, 2 clubs, whatever system you're playing, you would now bid 2 spades. And that guarantees at least 5 hearts and 4 spades. So it's when reverse is when the opening bidder bids a new suit at the 2 level that is of higher rank than the suit he opened. And it shows 17 or more points and more of the first bid suit than the second. One more for you. Now you're the dealer. And you open the bidding here, I suspect, with 1 club, because it's your longest suit. And your partner bids 1 spade. And now I want you to tell me what you're going to bid next. We're going to slot it in here. 1 club, 1 spade. You're the south hand, or the north. Oh, sorry. Yes, you've opened 1 club. Your partner has bid 1 spade. Tell me what you're going to bid now. Yes, good. You're going to bid 2 diamonds. What does partner know so far? She knows you have at least 4 diamonds. So how many clubs must you have at least? How many clubs? Yes, you must have at least 5 clubs, because with 4 and 4, you would have started with 1 diamond. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to tell you now that your partner now bids 2 hearts. And don't even think no trumps, please. Your hand is way too shapely. I want you to tell partner now more about the shape of your hand. What is your bid next? Some of you want to bid 3 clubs, but most of you are doing the right thing. I'm so impressed. By the way, after a reverse is forcing. So partner may not pass. It's forcing for 1 round. So 1 club, 1 spade. I know what's confusing. This should say south. I'm sorry. And that should say north. I'm so sorry about that. 1 club, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. Now you're going to bid 3 diamonds. You are quite right. You may not bid a 4-card suit again. You may not. And so you've just told her you have 5 diamonds. Well, she's going to look across at you as though you've got rocks in your head and say that if she's got 5 diamonds, what's she doing opening the bidding with 1 club? So how many clubs does she now know that you must have? She must know that you have 6 clubs. That is correct. You've got 6 clubs. Perfect. And now, you see, she's going to now, as it turns out on this hand, she's going to bid 4 no trump, and you're going to get to 7 clubs. 7 clubs, because she knows that you've got 6 clubs and 5 diamonds and 17 or more points. Do you see what an easy game it is? Say yes. Okay. Okay. So I think we've done this. Now, I just wanted to touch briefly on one thing, the finesse. In a finesse, it's also known as a hook, by the way. And I don't know if you know that. So if people say, no, you don't have to have 6 cards to rebid the diamonds, not in that sequence. No, Kathy, you only need to have 5. It's when you're the opening bidder and you open with 1 diamond and partner bids 1 spade. Usually you bid 2 diamonds when you have 6 of them. But when there's when you're reversing, it's a different matter. Okay. And with 5-5 in the minors, no, you don't reverse. Good question. So if you have 5 spades and 5 hearts and 19 points, just open the bidding with 1 spade, and you can jump shift and bid 3 hearts later. So 1 spade, 1 no trump, 3 hearts, but you don't reverse with equal length. Not ever. Okay? Okay. No, hooker is not the same as finesser. Quite right. But a hook is a finesse. So you'll hear experts speaking, or you'll see in a magazine article, she hooked the spade, that she finessed the spade. So I want you to know that terminology, okay? And of course, finesse has another meaning, because Winnie the Pooh, I think this is Winnie the Pooh, I'm not really up on him, but he's all dressed up, all ready to, all dressed up and no place to go. Okay, so now, let's say the bidding's gone 1 diamond, 1 no trump, 3 no trump. And this guy's made the opening lead of the queen of spades, okay? Now, I want you to count your winners with me. We've got 2 spade winners. You just do this, okay? 2 spade winners. We've got 1 for sure heart winner. We don't know about 2, so that's 3 winners. 1 diamond winner, that's all we know about, that's 4. And 1 club winner is 5. We need 4 more winners. Which suit will provide those? It's pretty obvious. Yes, diamonds. Diamonds, good. So the queen of spades is played. Okay, so the queen of spades, and I'd like you to win it in this hand with the ace of spades, okay? Now I want you to tell me which card you're leading, because you're going to attack your project suit right away, if not sooner. Yes, the bid of 1 no trump is just an all-purpose bid by the responder. It does not promise stoppers. You can even do it with a void. When partner opens the bidding with 1 spade and you have a void, it's an all-purpose bid that just shows 6 to 9 points, 6 to 10 actually, when partners open with 1 diamond. Okay, so which card are you going to lead? Because yes, you intend to finesse diamonds. Which one are we leading? Okay. Okay, this is something I want to really hammer into you. I want to show you what happens. If you lead the 2 of diamonds, which some of you wanted to do, and this hand plays a diamond, and you play, let's say, the 9, because they're all the same, and it wins, and this guy plays a little diamond, all right? Now you're in the dummy, and you now know who's got the king of diamonds, don't you? You know who's got the king of diamonds because the 9 won the trick. So this guy over here has the king of diamonds, which is what you wanted. So now here's what you do. You now play the 6 of diamonds from this hand and hope that no one notices that you're not over here and that you're over here. Do you think you can get away with that? No, I don't think so either. Okay, so we're going to go back a little. All right, so the queen of spades is played and we play the ace. Here's the rule. When you are making a finesse, always lead the honor in the finesse when your side owns the next door neighbors. They can be in opposite hands, it doesn't matter, provided you as a partnership own the next door neighbors. You really, most of the time, you want to have 3 neighbors. So you've got the queen, you need to have the jack and the 10 over here. So you lead the queen. If this hand plays small, okay, you play small. And now the beauty of this is that you're still here to do it again one more time with feeling. And if this guy had played the king, you would have eaten it with the ace. So you're still here to do it again, okay? Now the 9. And as it turns out, because it's your lucky day, it now goes ace and it goes diamond, diamond, and the king falls. Lucky you. Oops, I don't know how to do that. There we go. Good. The king dies. Okay? And so you get your 5 diamond tricks, and 2 spades is 7, and the ace of hearts is 8, and the ace of clubs is 9, and Bob's your uncle. So here's the rule. When we're doing a finesse, always lead the honor in the finesse, okay, when you own the next door neighbors. People will say it in a much fancier way than that, but I think that's the most useful for me, I find, is when you own the next door neighbors. Lead the honor, but you must have 3 neighbors. Okay, this is also a finesse. Oops. Here we go. Now, this is also a finesse. When we're trying to win a trick with a king, you cannot manage to make contracts when you get to a marginal game of 4 hearts or something, and 3 of your points are located here. If you don't try to score a trick with that king, you'll never make it in the bridge world. You've got to try. So the general rule that it is applicable most of the time is to lead from the weaker side of the suit towards the stronger. Obviously, if you led the king, whoever has the ace will win it. And if you led the 6, they'll win it with the 7, and then they'll eat your king with the ace. So from weaker side of suit towards the stronger. You have to pray that the ace is here. If the ace was here, then you were never winning a trick with that. But that is still classified as a finesse because we're trying to win a trick with a card that is not as high as one held by the opponents. Now, just to refresh you, that if you lead the queen and this guy plays the king, then you eat it with the ace, and now you play the jack, the 10, and the 9, and by then the 4 will be good as well. So you don't care if he plays the king, okay? Okay, now we have one more, and then we'll play. Now, you've just won the last trick over here. Let's say you won the last trick over here with the ace of spades. Different hand, folks, different hand, okay? You won the last trick with the ace of spades. I want you to tell me how you're going to take 2 tricks in diamonds. What are you going to lead? I need you to take 2 tricks in diamonds. That is your project. That is your mission. If East had had the king, then you were only going to get 4 tricks in that diamond suit, folks. Yeah. Okay, so I need you to score 2 tricks here. Yes, good. Okay, now, why must we not play the queen? What's our rule? If we lead an honor in a finesse, what are we saying we swear to God we have? Do you have any next door neighbors? You don't have any neighbors. Now, you guys may not know your neighbors, but here you don't even have any neighbors. So that's not good. So you're not going to lead the queen. Reason, if you lead the queen, if this guy, let's try to draw a king. Here we go. If he has the king, he is going to place it on your queen because dummy is very holy. And now you're going to have to play the ace. Did that do your queen any good? It didn't do your queen any, did it win a trick? No, it has no hope of winning a trick that way. So what if instead you led the queen and it went small here and you played small and this guy has the king? You just killed your queen for no good reason. So if you want that queen to win a trick, you have a 50% chance of it winning a trick. A 50% and only 50%. But you may not lead it because you don't have neighbors. So you can lead a small one. They play small. You play the ace. They play small. And now you pray. Remember, we're playing from the weaker side of the suit towards the stronger. Now we play small and we hope that this guy has the king. If he doesn't play the king, you play the queen and pray anyway. If he plays the king, you play small and your queen is good later. But don't lead the queen. No, neighbors are next door neighbors. So in order to lead the queen, you need to have the queen jack 10. Okay? If you lead a jack in bridge, you must have the jack 10 9 in a finesse, or you must have the queen jack 10, the surrounding neighbors. To lead a jack, you need to have the queen and the 10. Okay? That's neighbors. All right? Okay, so I hope that makes sense. You know, you never know when some of this just may come up when we go to play hands. And now we're off to our other screen. Here we go. Oops. Okay, I guess they logged me out. They got tired of waiting for me. Is that what happened, Babs? I think so.
Yes, they usually give you a certain amount of time, and then if it's inactive for a certain amount of time, they'll boot you.
Yes, they've been very good about it, and it's not been a problem for me at all. The way you gave me a little method, and where's my start table button?
Isn't it up at the top, Barb?
There it is. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Little glitch. They held it for me for a while, but they got tired of me. That's not the hand you're playing. Give me a minute. I get rattled. There, I hope everybody can see that. Should be okay now. Now, let's have a look. So the bidding's gone. I'll do the bidding. South is the dealer and is going to say pass, pass. I'm going to do most of the bidding just because I want to get in a little more play, okay? So I'm not going to be checking your opinions. Forgive me for that. So one spade, pass. And South, you see, yes, you can do it with a singleton because you're stuck. You've got, 6 to 9 points and you're going to bid one no trump. Okay, and now pass. And now the opening bidder, even if you're playing 2 over 1, that one no trump becomes not forcing because you were a passed hand to start with. So it goes pass. North has nothing further to say about their hand. And it just goes pass, pass, pass. Okay? And now the opening lead is the Jack of Hearts. Now, I want you to count your winners with me and make a plan. Now, I could have covered it up. I could have done that. Because I know you're not peeking. Oops, that was not what I planned. Okay, there we go. Okay, so one spade, we're in one no trump, and the opening lead is the Jack of Hearts. Let's count winners together. We have 2 heart winners is 2, and the Ace of Spades is 3. No club winners, and we have 2 diamond winners only. For sures is what we're counting. We're only counting the for sures. So we have 5 winners, and you can tell that the extra winners are going to come from the diamond suit, correct? So now I need you to tell me, where are you winning the first trick? Does it matter? Where are we going to win the first trick? Does it matter, north or south? Some of you are saying north. Yes, it does matter. That's right. That's right. I'll give you a hint when I ask when it matters. It always matters. All right, north. That's right. Now, whenever you have a choice of where to win a trick, win it in the hand that has more pictures. You need this entry to this hand in order to develop the diamonds, okay? So if you win that first trick here in the south hand, you may be able to set up your diamonds, but you'll never be able to get to them. So you have to take that time at trick 1, okay? So Jack of Hearts, Ace of Hearts, and now I'm going to clear those, and partner should signal high with the 8 of Hearts. Yes, and we play the 2 of Hearts. And now we're going to attack the diamonds. King of Diamonds, diamond. I'm not teaching you, I'm not giving you count signals. And diamond, diamond. And we can finesse because we have an entry and hope that it works, but it doesn't, it loses. And now this person continues leading hearts. Small heart. And now, actually, he has to overtake the heart to unblock it. Strange as that seems, when you have a doubleton honor, you want to unblock for your partner so that when you get in, you'll be able to get partner back on lead. And now we're going to win the King of Hearts. And now we're going to play the Ace of Diamonds, diamond, club, 6 of Spades saying I love spades. And now the Jack of Diamonds, diamond, and a heart, and 9 of Clubs saying I love clubs too. And now the 4 of Diamonds. And this way you've scored 4 diamond tricks, and the Ace King of Hearts is 6, and the Ace of Spades. You will not now dare to do the, you won't dare to do the spade finesse. Because if you should do the spade finesse, you see, now if it loses, back comes a heart, and plus they take a bunch of club tricks. So you want to now do what we call take your tricks and run, okay? So now we're going to play a spade, spade, ace of spades, spade, and make your contract. I hope that makes sense, okay? But it's all about thinking it through at trick 1. Okay, and now, okay, let's see, where are we? Just a sec. There. Now, the bidding goes 1 heart by West. West is the dealer and opens the bidding with 1 heart. And North, what should North bid? Tell me what you think. Is 16 high card points. You don't want to bid 1 no trump because that would promise a heart stopper, wouldn't it? I know you know that. So you're going to say double. That's absolutely correct. And the next hand says pass. And what should South bid? Tell me what South should bid. These hands are all written out for you. The hands that we're playing today are all written out for you in your notes with a little short little summary of what you should do, okay? And don't forget, the recording will be up either late tonight or tomorrow morning so that you can listen to it again. And your notes will be there around 6 o'clock. The notes will be on the website. Scroll down for the notes. Okay, so what is South going to bid? Some of you are bidding 2 spades, some of you are bidding 1 spade. Now, remember that in order to bid 1 spade, let's see if I can do this. In order to bid 1 spade, all that South had to have 1 heart double pass. If South had had that hand, they would have bid 1 spade, wouldn't they? So you've got to flaunt it. When you've got it, you flaunt it. And don't tell them that you have 0 to 8 when you've got more than that. You've got just a little bit more. So instead of bidding 1 spade, you're going to bid 2 spades, okay? All right, so now we can uncover, which is fine. And now we're going to bid 2 spades. Pass. And so you promised, partner, by bidding 2 spades, you promised 9 to 11 points. And partner has 17 points, dummy points in support of spades. 17, 9 to 11, average 10, add it together. That's enough points for game. So now North is going to bid 4 spades. Good. Pass, pass, pass. Good. So you're declarer and you're playing it in 4 spades. Okay, so West leads the ace of hearts and we count our losers. So we have 3 heart losers and we have no spade, 1 spade loser, excuse me. Okay, 3 hearts and 1 spade is 4. And no club losers because we have the king of clubs over in the dummy, and no diamond losers. As a matter of fact, we have an extra winner in diamonds in the dummy in our lopsided suit. So it would be really nice if we could throw away one of our losers, one of our hearts perhaps, on the extra diamond in dummy. Let's see what happens. Tell me what the East hand should play. Do you remember? Which card should East play? It's a special signal. What doesn't show 5, Sue? What doesn't show 5? Oh, when you jump to 2 spades? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't promise 5. It only promises 4 in response to a takeout double. So ace of hearts, 2 of hearts, what card should East play? Yes, it's a special signal. You play the queen and it says, I swear I also have the jack, or I had a singleton queen. Now, West has something special in this hand. They have what we call control of trump. He has the ace and 1 trump. He has the ace and 2 trumps. But all he needs to have for this criteria is to have the ace and a little trump, or the king and 2 little trumps. That always makes him think, hey, I think I'll lead a short suit. But the Ace of Hearts was so that he can see the lay of the land, and what to do. So he's not going to continue with leading a heart. The Queen of Hearts said, if you should want a way to get to my hand, partner, here's how. Because remember, this guy knows that partner hasn't got very much. 13, 16, 13. This guy's marked with zip nada. So the queen says, I've got the jack or a singleton queen. Either way, if you want to get to my hand, here's how. Now, he doesn't want to get there yet, but he now knows that he has a way to get to partner's hand. So he leads a diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Let's say we win it in the dummy. Okay, so now we lead trumps. Spade, queen of spades. And West is going to win it because he doesn't want to rough with his big guys. He wants to rough with a baby. And now he knows how to get to partner's hand. He's now going to lead the 9 of hearts. When we're getting partner in as an entry, the card that we lead says lead back the higher ranking of the 2 remaining suits. It's the same as suit preference when we're giving a rough. Now, partner must now lead back a diamond, because why did your partner lead the Ace of Hearts and then shift to a diamond? There had to be a good reason. So now he leads a diamond. Any old diamond, it doesn't matter. Queen of diamonds, rough, and a diamond. And now we can draw trumps, but unfortunately they've scored 2 heart tricks and a rough, and what have I forgotten? And the Ace of Spades. So they're down 1. Ace of Spades, a diamond rough, and the Ace of Hearts, and the Jack of Hearts. And they're down 1. Does that make sense? I hope everybody sees that. Okay? Good. Okay, we're moving on now. We're going to play another hand. You're supposed to close your eyes at first while I do this. There we go. Okay, now let's see how the bidding should go. West is the dealer, and if you saw that hand, you'd know what they should bid. West is going to start with 3 spades. And North is going to say, I hope you're going to say double, because it's really pretty much like if they'd open 1 spade. Use the same rules, it's easier. Now, East is going to be a pain, and East bids 4 spades. Now South, you know that when partner doubles, she's got usually 4 hearts for her double. Sometimes the bridge gods only deal her 3. So, but you know she likes hearts, and she likes clubs, and she likes diamonds. So you've got a wonderful hand for her with your singleton spade. You are not going to defend this hand. You want to play this hand. So you're going to cross the fingers of your right hand and pray, and you're going to bid 5 hearts. And now North can't bid anymore, but it goes pass, pass, pass. And that, of course, is why they preempt, to make it difficult for you. But don't let them push you around. Okay, so now, how many losers do you have? In the trump suit, you have 1 potential heart loser. You have no spade losers because the ace is in the dummy. No diamond losers, they're all solid. And I'll tell you what the catch is. You have 2 club losers. If you have to play that club suit yourself, you are going to lose 2 tricks. Because it's going to go small club. He's going to play small. If you play the king, he'll win the ace. Okay? And then If you lead another one later, it'll go small, small, queen, but then they're going to win the jack or the 10 or something, because it's not going to go small club, hop up with the ace of clubs, small club, so that you can win the king and the queen. Because aces are put on this earth to capture kings and queens. So this is a situation where you do not wish to lead the clubs yourself. You want them to lead them for you, which is what makes you think of the technique called a strip and throw in. Okay, so now let's have a look. King of spades, oops, ace of spades, spade, spade. And now we're going to draw trumps. He's going to split so that his queen will win a trick later, when he knows that it'll make his queen win a trick later. Now heart, diamond, play the same color, maybe they won't notice, and a heart. So now you are in 5. You may not lose 1 heart and 2 clubs, or you are toast and your telephone will not ring. So therefore, you're not going to play any more hearts right now. If you lead a heart, then they could just lead back a diamond, which will not help your life. So you're just going to play diamonds until this guy roughs. Diamond, diamond, queen, diamond. Now, king of diamonds, spade, diamond, and let's say he roughs. If he doesn't rough, it doesn't matter. Keep playing diamonds. You see, what has happened is when we do the strip and throw in, we've talked about this before, we're calling this our do not touch suit. So you don't want to touch it. So let's say he now roughs it. He has no diamonds left to lead back. If he leads back a spade, you can slough from your hand and rough in the dummy. Let's do it so that you see it. You slough from your hand the club, the scary suit that you didn't want to touch yourself, okay? And spade, and you always rough in the dummy. Do you remember RID, rough in the dummy? Okay? And now you're only going to lose 1 club because you were able to slough 1. Okay? So what if that's not what he did? Let's say he didn't rough with the queen of hearts. Okay, so let's just leave him be. And we pitch a spade. We just keep going with, don't play the trumps yet. And he still, let's say he still does not rough. Okay? Now you have to play the trump and make him get in. Because what's our do not touch suit? The clubs. Do you see that now if he leads the ace of clubs, you only have 1 club loser? You see? Because the queen and the king will now be good. And let's say he leads a spade instead. Where do we rough? In the dummy. We slough, spade, and rough in the dummy. You made it because you determined that the clubs was your do not touch suit. If you had had the queen and jack of clubs, life would have been good. Okay? If the hearts had split 2-2, then there would be no problem, because now you could afford to lose 2 clubs, you see, Marlene. It was just that you couldn't afford to lose 2 clubs and a heart when you're in 5. Okay, that was the issue. Okay, I hope you're understanding. Everybody understanding? So I want to play another hand. Good. Okay, we'll leave these cards out for you guys to see. West is the dealer once again, and he bids 3 spades. And North is going to say double, pass, and South is now going to have to bid 4 hearts because he's required to respond to the takeout double. He'd prefer to have 5 of them, but sometimes the bridge gods just aren't very good to you. Now, North has this enormous hand. Look at this hand. In support of hearts, he's got 21 high card points, plus the void is worth 5 points. The void in spades. Okay, 26 points. So he doesn't need much from partner. So he's going to make some sort of try for a slam. So he's going to bid 4 spades, asking partner to Q bid his first round control. Now, because South has the ace of spades, he knows that partner is showing him a void in spades. An ace opposite a void, just trust me on that for a while. Please trust me. An ace opposite a void is never a good thing. Partner's really wanting to hear about the ace of diamonds from you. That's what she wants to hear, and you have not got it. So you are a severe disappointment to her, and you just say, I know you want something in either clubs or diamonds. It happens to be diamonds, but you don't know that sitting here. But whatever you're looking for, I ain't got it. So she's just going to bid 5 hearts, saying, I have nothing further to Q bid or control bid, nothing further to say. Pass, pass, pass. So South is playing this in 5 hearts. I'm going to tell you that this hand leads the ace of diamonds, and it goes diamond. This hand signals high, saying I like it. And this guy plays another diamond. And he's not a very nice person. And he leads back another diamond. And tell me what you sitting South should play now. What should you play? The 4 spade bid, Kathy, just showed the ace or void in spades. First round control of spades. And it said, partner, I'm interested in slam. So partner, please bid something. Okay, and asks partner to show a control also. So if we rough with the 4 or the 5 or the 8, it's going to be over roughed. Now, can you see that magnificence that we are calling the dummy? It needs really a better title than dummy. It's so pretty. They're all wonderful, aren't they? So therefore, you're going to rough high, because never send a boy to do a man's job. You're going to play the Queen of Hearts, and West is going to play the 7 of Spades, and you play a diamond from the dummy. And now you can draw trumps. And look at that. After you've pulled all the trumps, the Queen of Diamonds is high, and the clubs, that's the royal family. You think you've died and gone to heaven. Pull trumps and the whole dummy is high. And you say, the rest are mine. Okay? So just important. I know it's easier for you because you get to look at this hand, but I hope you would have figured out to not rough small, but you could afford to over rough high rather, when the dummy has such magnificence. Okay? Would that we got these hands more often. Now let's have another. And as I say, all these hands are in your notes for you, so that you you can key them in. Babs has told you how. If you don't have my old emails that tell you how, because I'm trying to shorten them a little. If you have an old email that tells you, Barbara Giesbrecht was kind enough to write it all out for us, how you can take these hands and put them into a teaching table such as this, and then play them yourself against robots, or yes, playing them against robots, or just playing them just with yourself, putting yourself to sit at each spot. Okay, you can do that too. All right. So if you don't have it, let me know and I can send it out to you again. So we are now on hand number 5, and south is the dealer. Okay, south is going to bid 1 spade. Oh, that heart suit looks pretty nice. I think they should be able to bid it, though it does show closer to an opening bid. What will north now bid? Now, if west has bid 2 hearts, they should now bid 3 hearts. That's correct. And that shows 10 or more points. 10 or more points. Okay? And support for spades. So now, 3 hearts pass, and what will south bid? Probably just 3 spades, because they don't have 16 points. And they do have 3 little hearts, which are not happy campers. Okay, 3 spades pass, and north will now bid 4 spades. And it goes pass, pass, pass. And the opening lead is the queen of diamonds. So let's count losers. Now, we've got no spade losers. We do have, however, 3 heart losers. If you're not calling those 3 heart losers, you need to relearn how to count your losers, because it's an automatic that people call this only 2 losers because you've only got 2 in the dummy. And then they pull all their trumps and you're toast. You've got to call that 3 heart losers. You've got no club losers because you've got the ace in the dummy, and you've got 1 diamond loser. So that's too many, isn't it? You've got 3 heart losers and 1 diamond loser. So that's more than you can afford to have. So what are you going to do about it? Tell me what you're going to do about it. Okay, Joy, write to me, send me an email so that I can send it to you. Okay, what are you going to do about it? What's your plan? Are we drawing trumps? Okay, you'll need to write to me. Okay, you'll need to email me. Where are we going to win this trick and what are we doing next? Okay, good. So you're not going to pull trumps yet. The rule is, for the most part, the rule is, when you have a singleton, a doubleton, or a void in the dummy, don't pull trumps yet. Unless, of course, south also had a doubleton, in which case that would not be useful to try to be trumping hearts in the dummy. So let's win that ace of diamonds. And this player should play a high diamond because they have an honor equal to 1 they know that partner has. And now we play hearts. And it goes heart, heart, heart. Now, this person figures out what you're going to do. So actually, they should actually lead a trump. But you're going to win it with the ace. Okay? Not with the queen, because we never want to send a boy to do a man's job. We want to be able to trump with the queen in the dummy. And now we play a heart, and this hand can play the 9 of hearts, heart, and this hand wins with the queen. And they lead back a spade, and the king of spades, and a spade, and a spade. When declarer leads the suit, when a declarer leads a suit, we don't signal with a high card to say we like the suit. It's only when partners leading the suit that we do that, okay? So now we've won the king of spades in our hand, and now we play a heart, and we ruff it with the high trump, and we play. East is going to discard, let's say she's going to discard a diamond, okay? And now we've got to get to our hand to draw another round of trump, king of clubs, club, and now we're going to draw their last trump. And now you can see that you're going to win the ace of clubs, that's easy, and you are going to lose a diamond at some point. So you lost 2 hearts and you're going to lose 1 diamond, but you're not going to lose 3 hearts, okay? All right, so why West does not show a higher heart when declarer's leading the suit. We don't want to play high cards when declarer's leading the suit to show that we have an honor, okay? It's only when partners leading that suit, because then it's our project suit and we want to show partner what we have, okay? All right, so now we're on hand number 6, and these are written out for you in this order. So not last week, they weren't in the order. So now South is going to open the bidding this time, and West is going to bid 2 diamonds. And what should North bid? I want everybody to tell me what North should bid. Of course, Jacoby 2 no trump is all gone. It's gone, completely gone when the opponents are in the act. And if you bid 4 spades, that's the weak freak, showing 2 to 9 points and 5 trumps. So don't want to do that. And it's gone 1 spade, 2 diamonds. So you can't bid 2 clubs. Okay, but it's a good try. All right, here's the deal. No, you're not going to bid 3 clubs, because you see, if you bid 3 clubs, then supposing it were to now go 5 diamonds, you still haven't even shown support. So you want to show support. 1 spade, 2 diamonds, bid 3 diamonds, says, you've got to learn this, you've got to do it, okay? It shows 10 or more points and at least 3 spades. Even if you just had 3 little spades, you would still make this bid. So you're going to bid 3 diamonds, pass, and South has just a minimum hand. So they say 3 spades. Partner, if you just have 10 points, then just pass now, because I don't have much. And now North does have a full opener, and they're going to bid 4 spades, pass, pass, pass. Just as an observation, just to point out, he did have a full opening bid. He actually didn't have a full opening bid. So he's being very nervy bidding 4 spades. He must think partner knows how to play well, because this queen of diamonds might as well be the 3 of diamonds, because it's going to be useless after 1 spade, 2 diamonds. So actually this hand should be devalued, and he technically should pass 3 spades, because this is a very sad hand. Yeah, okay, and they should be in 3 spades, but they're in 4 spades, and they've got to make it. So how are you going to do it? Well, North did have an opening bid, Violet, but after the 2 diamond overcall, that queen of diamonds is really not worth anything, okay? Okay, he does get 1 point for the doubleton, however. So let's say 4, 1, 5, 12 points. Partner's got 13, and we hope that partner's really got 14. So he's bidding 4 spades. Okay, so ace of diamonds, diamond. East should play a high one, the 7 of diamonds and the 4 of diamonds. King of diamonds, queen of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, diamond. Now, when you play high-low like that, sitting in that 3rd seat, you're saying, I can over-ruff the dummy, okay? So West is going to continue with another diamond, the jack of diamonds. And now I want you to tell me what you're going to play now. Okay, everybody give me your opinion. What are you going to play? Well, if you play the king of spades, you see, then they're going to win a trick with the spade later. They're going to win with the jack because you don't have that. So you don't have the luxury of being able to ruff high. Do you have a heart loser? Do you always, always, always have a heart loser? You do, don't you? You've got one heart loser and you've got 3 diamond losers. So that was 4 and no club losers. So therefore, why not, instead of sending a boy to do a man's job and roughing with one of these to be most likely over roughed, just pitch the heart from the dummy. This hand is not going to rough partner's high jack. So they're going to discard, let's say they discard a small heart, okay? And now that is called a loser on a loser. Now, West will not continue with another diamond because otherwise declarer gets a slough and a ruff. So we don't lead suits that dummy has none of, that declarer also has none of, okay? So West is now going to lead, let's say, the Queen of Hearts. And now we can win it with the Ace of Hearts, heart, heart. Now we can draw some trumps. Because we have tons of trumps in the dummy and in our hand, 9 trumps between us, we can afford to pull a few rounds. And now spade, spade, Queen of Spades, diamond. Now, because we pitched that heart from the dummy, now we've created a shortage in the dummy. Now we can play that heart and we can rough it in the dummy. And now you say, the rest are mine because you have the King of Clubs, oops, King of Clubs, and now the Ace of Clubs. Sorry, Ace of Clubs, club, and you say the rest are mine. So you lost 2 diamonds and you lost, what was the other trick we lost? Help me out. 2 diamonds.
Left a heart.
Oh, and yes, and you sloughed the heart from the dummy, so you lost 3 diamonds actually. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, good. All right. Now, we're really running low on time, but we will look at board 7. We'll look at it. I just don't want to go over time for your sake. Okay? All right. Now, so the opening bid, West is the dealer on hand number 7, and West opens the bidding with 1 spade. And North is going to say double, and the next hand says pass. And what should South bid? What should South bid? What do you think? 1 no trump. South is going to bid 1 no trump. That's right. And that promises 8 to 10. It's not like bidding best suit at cheapest level. It promises 8 to 10. Pass. And now North adds their points to 8 to 10, gives him an average of 9, and he's going to bid 3 no trump. Pass, pass, pass. Now the opening lead is the Queen of Spades. And we win it, remember, with the card we are known to hold. Okay, the King of Spades. So the East might think that West started with the Ace, Queen, Jack, and some small ones, okay? And so now, where are we getting the extra tricks from? We've got 2 spade tricks, 1 heart trick is 3, 2 club tricks is 5, and 1 diamond trick is 6. Which suit will provide us with the extra winners? Diamonds is correct. Which card are we leading from the south hand now in the diamond suit? Which card? We are in the south hand now. Which diamond are we leading? Beautiful. You're wonderful. You're so good. You've been listening. Queen of Diamonds. If this hand covers, we win it with the ace, and now all our diamonds are high. Let's say he plays small. We play small. We play small. Now, you still have a high honor because you had the Queen, Jack, 10, 9. When the 10 is in conjunction with other honors, we consider it's a high card. Diamond, diamond. And now keep going. He's going to be very disgusted with you. Diamond and a heart. And now we score. Okay, we score 4 diamond tricks, and the ace king of clubs is 6, and the ace of hearts is 7, and 2 spade tricks, ace king, for 9 tricks. I hope everybody understood that. And now we come back to here. And here we go, and I have your chat. Have I got the chats? Yes. Okay, now, Ed, send me a question. Send me an email, if you will. If you have questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you for being with me today. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Barbara, very, very much. Barbara, for jumping in. Tim wasn't able to be here today. Thank you, one and all, for being here. So appreciate it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Remember, the notes are on my website. They should be there now. If not, they'll be there in a few minutes. If you have comments or suggestions, please feel free to send those. The email will come out on Friday morning with the quiz. Be sure to do the quiz. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Bye for now. Cindy, you could end the recording if you would.